Aloha and welcome to Cooking with Dino Mama. Today I'm making banana muffins and banana bread, which I honestly always wonder, why isn't it banana cake? This episode is not sponsored by anyone, and anything I use or that you see is what is available in my home or local grocery. Before we do anything, preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. First, let's take care of our bananas. Personally, I usually save my turning bananas and freeze them till I have enough and the mood strikes me to make banana bread or muffins. So if your bananas are frozen, you may want to let them defrost a little first so you don't get frostbite. Use 3 large bananas or 6 small ones, such as ice cream or apple bananas. And yes, the flavor is different and much better with the smaller variety bananas because they're much sweeter, at least in my opinion. Using a fork or potato masher, smash them up till right before they're baby food and set it aside till we're ready to use it. Next, let's grease our muffin tins and set them aside. You can use papers, of course, if you prefer, but my tins are flowers, and I don't want any paper sticking to my bananas. You can also use a loaf pan for the banana bread. To make the batter, add 3 sticks of room temperature butter, that is 1½ cups, to a mixing bowl. Oh, and try not to drop the paper in. That is not one of the ingredients. And 2 cups of granulated sugar and mix. Don't forget to lock your mixer first. Mix for about 1 minute and add in 6 eggs. Make sure not to get any shells in there. They really don't enhance the flavor. And mix again for another 2 minutes. Add 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract and mix for 30 seconds. Then add your pre-mashed bananas. If you forgot to pre-mash them, no worries. Pause the video, mash, and add. Mix again for a good 2 minutes and set the bowl aside. Grab another bowl and add 3¼ cup of all-purpose flour. Or, I have this ulu flour, which is an excellent substitute, but not cheap. So I'm going to use 1½ cups of ulu flour and 1¾ of regular flour. Feel free to mix up your flours too, as long as they're the same consistency. Don't use something like rice flour, that's really different. Add 1 teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of baking soda, and half a teaspoon of kosher salt, and whisk it all together. Add half a teaspoon of cloves, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and half a teaspoon of allspice, and whisk again. Prepare or pour 1 cup of buttermilk. I like to use the powder because it doesn't go bad very fast, but you can buy pre-made or make your own. Now we're going to go back to our wet ingredients in the electric mixer. Add about a cup of flour and mix for 20 seconds. Then some buttermilk and mix again. Wipe down the sides with a spatula. Add another cup of flour and mix again. Add more buttermilk and mix for another 20 seconds. Wipe down the sides again and add the last of your flour so there is nothing left in your bowl. Wipe down the sides again and add the last of your buttermilk. You should do this 3 times in total, always wiping down the sides as necessary in between. And now for some dino smarts. Understanding egg colors can help paleontologists dig into previously unknown aspects of dinosaur lives. Colorful or patterned eggs might have been important for camouflage, especially against the various lizards, snakes, crocodiles, mammals, and other egg eaters in the Mesozoic ecosystem. Having distinctive eggs could have also helped dinosaur parents identify nest parasites or eggs laid by a different species in their nest that then compete for food and space. Imagine incubating the wrong eggs. Just as with dinosaur scales and feather colors, understanding dinosaur egg shades requires looking beyond the surface and teasing out these delicate clues about vanished lives of millions of years ago. And now, back to our bananas, or not all yellows are the same. Now, this is banana bread, so we have options. I added a cup of dark chocolate chips, which go well with the sweetness, and half a cup of walnuts. But you can also add pecans and even cinnamon chips. Obviously, don't add nuts if you have a nut allergy, and go for carob if you're allergic to chocolate, which is probably the saddest allergy in the world. Mix again for 10 to 20 seconds. Also, if you want, since some people are just purists and don't like to add anything to their banana bread, you can make two separate batches. Just transfer half the batter to baking cups, then add your chocolate and nuts, and use different baking cups so you can tell the difference. I do this all the time, and it is an easy way to make all the dinosaurs happy. Fill each cup about 2/3 of the way full. Try not to get any on your dinos. I'm just making a mess here, but it's okay. Rexy, Vulcan, and Steggy will all happily eat them. Bake your muffins at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 25 minutes, or bread for 35 to 40 minutes. It's ready when it's browning along the sides and a toothpick comes out clean. Thank you for joining me today in Dino Mama's kitchen. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Enjoy, and remember, only nice people get sweets.